after years and years of even yourself calling out Nate Diaz, he actually has a fight now booked against Khamzat Chimaev, what was your initial reaction to the news, when you heard that this is official?
Man, in a way, I was excited because finally we're gonna see Diaz fighting again, and that's something that I like. I like to watch him fight, so I was looking forward for this. But I wish it were me. I wanted to get that fight. I definitely wanted that fight against him. But I think it's gonna be a good matchup. Right now, I would never put him as a favorite. I think Chimaev has proven, that he's a tough guy. Facing a guy like Gilbert, I know how tough Gilbert is, and Gilbert is in the top of the division for a reason. And Chimaev went in there and hanged with him. He was able to pull that win. It was tight, but he pulled it off. So I think that he's favored for that fight. And Diaz is always dangerous. You can never count him out. Maybe he's gonna use his experience, tire Chimaev out and get a finish at the end. But I think it's gonna be a hard one. It's not gonna be an easy one for him for sure.
Let's say Chimaev comes out like he did against Gilbert, against Nate Diaz. How do you see that fight playing out like that?
I don't know. I think that if he comes out to try to get the finish as quick as he can, will probably get tired because Diaz is not easy to finish. And if he gets tired, that's where he's going to get in trouble. So, but then again, like he had that experience fighting Gilbert. He realized, he fought 3 rounds at that point, and he realized that he cannot just go out there crazy and finish everybody. There are guys that are just too dangerous for you to do that. And I don't know if he learned from his last fight. I don't think he's gonna take that approach. He's gonna try to look for his timing and still look for the finish, but look for it in a more intelligent way. But if he goes out like that, man, that would be the best scenario for Nate Diaz for sure. I mean, that's where I think that Nate Diaz will shine if he can withstand the pressure, get Chimaev tired, and then just start, pouring everything he has. And Diaz can do that really well. So we'll see. It's definitely an interesting fight. I'm gonna be watching that one for sure.
Yeah, and this one is going to be, I believe, a pay-per-view main event, and there's a lot of pressure with that. I mean, Nate Diaz has been there many times, but Khamzat Chimaev has not. So the pressure of being on a pay-per-view, being the main event, having all the attention, and on top of that, expected to win. I mean? Do you think that could
Yeah,
possibly
yeah,
get into
yeah,
his head? And Nate Diaz is good at pulling that out before the fight.
yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. I think that it's a lot that you got to deal with, and you got to deliver. He's the one. Chimaev is the one that is the promise. He's the next guy that's gonna take over the division, and that's what everybody says, and that's the kind of hype that he has to carry on his shoulders. So yeah, it could play out, but I think that's the kind of test also that if he is ever gonna be a champion in this division, this is what he has to come through. So we'll see, if he's gonna overcome that or if that's going to play in favor of Nate Diaz, but it's definitely going to be over there. It's going to be part of this fight for sure.